For 2 years we'd embraced bike ambling, going slow, wandering on 2 wheels with no real concern for speed or mileage. Our bodies now used to an easy pace with plenty of pit stops and over generous snacking. But with a world ride looming where this approach might not always be possible, we challenged ourselves to cycle hard and fast, throwing ourselves in at the deep end.
My back is hurting a bit more. I hurt my back falling off.
It would be a battle against hunger, bike malfunctions and saddle sore in one of the most beautiful parts of the UK.
It's so beautiful!
A day with tears, tumbles and early celebrations.
Tarmac!
But one that would wake back up a part of us we thought was long gone.
How you feeling?
I'm a bit apprehensive.
We're following a route from Gravel Rides Lake District, and I've not read this to Sarah yet, but out of all of the routes in this book so far, I'd consider this one to be the most demanding. This is mainly due to the riding terrain. Be prepared for rough and rocky tracks. It really takes no prisoners. It's 11 AM, we've left it quite late.
We have.
I've just changed over bike parts on my bike, and we went on a long hike yesterday and my knees really hurt. We're gonna go and see how it goes.
Okay, wish us luck.
Okay.
And so we set off with high spirits but low expectations. It would be a 56-mile off-road adventure with more than 4,000 feet of ascent, with some of the best gravel riding in the Lake District, if we could get round to it.
Quite fun.
Yeah.
See how much traffic it makes.
Ready?
Right.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, I feel alright.
18 miles in total, 8 miles on the route. Were they Colombian energy blocks?
Yeah.
Meant to give you loads of beans. We bought more.
No, that's it.
That's it?
2.5, yeah.
We're 2 hours in.
I don't know if it was nerves ahead of the big ride, but I was struggling with hunger from the start.
Feeling good so far. We're coming towards our first big climb of the day.
The riding was amazing, and hunger aside, we were slowly approaching the 3-hour mark and were really surprised at the dent we'd made. Our legs seemed to be carrying us up these climbs. Our lungs weren't exploding, and there was a subtle confidence starting to grow.
That Colombian energy bar gave me about an hour of beans.
We'd made it to snack break number 3. Ooh, sassy.
Checkpoint number 3, hour 3.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to jinx things.
Don't.
I'm quietly confident that we'll make it round.
I feel like I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves before we get to the halfway mark.
I think
That for me is always like a bit of an evaluation point.
yeah, I think there will be 8 checkpoints today. I think there'll be 8 hours.
That's quite a long day.
So we will see. Quietly confident, mark my word. It already tastes so good.
Appetite temporarily suppressed and surrounded by inspiring landscapes, we had one little push to finish off our first bigger climb, and then for a downhill that just seemed to go on and on.
I wish we had suspension. Whoa, Nelly! Oh my god!
Good?
Good. In this hour just gone, we've just been eating our lunch, so I
Eat
guess.
and come downhill.
Yeah, so it felt like an easier one.
But feeling good?
Feeling fine.
Thoughts on the trail so far?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I fell off once, slightly hurt my back, but apart from that, I'm feeling quite positive.
Confidence helped by the fact we could shortly restock on snacks in Keswick, the midway point of the ride.
Made it to Keswick. We wanted to get a traditional snack just to keep us going. been great.
What are you thinking, the sausage roll?
And
Bit of fuel?
and then it's back into the hills. It's kind of like this, the whole of the ride so far, just out of civilization, into big busy Keswick, and then back out of civilization.
This is when things slowly started to hurt.
5 hours, almost on the dot. Getting a bit tired?
Yeah.
So we're just literally just over halfway.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready. We'll finish. I'm starting to regret my warm base layer again as the sun is coming out, and my back is hurting a bit more. I hurt my back falling off.
Starting to hurt.
Starts to hurt.
Calves swelling, shoulders aching, body realizing this is not our average cycle, but re-finding that buzz we got from pushing ourselves, and those bursts of energy that come from nowhere and somehow keep your legs spinning.
I use it to push my leg
Yeah.
to like twist, rotate myself.
Oh, okay, got that.
Did you get a click?
Yeah, not click, no.
Good.
But it's a little straight.
I'll be honest, we didn't think we'd get this far. Part of us had expected to take the easy route home from Keswick, but now we were past the halfway mark and heading towards the last evacuation point before committing to a big climb into the hills.
Feel very hard back. Okay. It's 6:02.
Hours in.
Hours in. I'm pretty sure it's exactly at 4 hours that we came past here.
Yeah.
And it started hailing. So now we are on the last little big climb up to Skiddaw House. The most remote, like, or the highest.
It's the most remote house in England.
Yeah.
The winds picked up, temperatures dropped, and we were climbing our way to the highest point on the route.
You're right.
Yeah, struggling a bit. Getting into it a bit. Whew. Going uphill, it's quite a long, steady uphill section. So, pacing myself. I'm quite dehydrated. The sausage roll cookie combo was quite dehydrating.
We're getting there. We're definitely at least halfway.
That's good. Do you reckon I can drink this water?
That was great. Tastes alright?
Yeah, tastes fine.
Just gone over 7 hours. We got last it's like heavy climb or climby section to Skiddaw House. Then I'm gonna eat all the salty food that we have. It's my plan.
It's always a nice feeling when the toughest part of the route can bring out the biggest grins.
I'd say I've done quite well. This is the first bit pushing. I kind of feel like it's my motivation kind of gave in a little bit before my body did. But I was like, I don't think I'm going to get up there. Jelly legs. Jelly Sarah.
Yeah, man! Almost there. Halfway.
Halfway before.
You can see the house. Not our house, but Skiddaw House. I really hope there's someone up on one of these peaks watching us do all this.
Oh gosh. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
We've already made it.
So although we were still a long way from the finish line, we'd reached the highest point and we didn't think we'd get this far. We felt pretty floppy, but it was a big achievement.
8 hours, 7 minutes.
Any injuries to note?
I've got a sore back. I think that's it actually. Yeah, I think that's it.
Done good?
Yeah. What about you? Have you got any injuries?
Just like tightness of neck, shoulders.
Oh yeah, but that's not that's just that's a given.
That's just cycling. We sat trying not to drift off, with the route staring us in the face and the sun slowly dropping. Skiddaw House, the highest point, had felt like the last checkpoint. I'd flown down the next downhill before, and it did feel like the finish line was right around the corner. The sun was slowly setting with a beautiful glow filling the valley. Our guards dropped and it felt like we were virtually home. But it would be a very premature celebration.
There's been a lot of whoa Nellies today. Whoa Nelly.
But this felt like a completely different route to the one I'd flown down before. Each pebble felt like a boulder. Our bodies rattled, the pace dropped to a crawl, and we hit a wall.
It's getting tough.
Darkness was falling and home suddenly felt much further away.
We're not doing really good. We get to that cobble bit in about like a mile, and then we're plain sailing.
Yeah, for 10 miles.
10 miles. It's getting to that point of like kind of like semi-floppy, disorientated.
Oh, I was floppy a while back.
The pounding continued, and though the first half of the ride had flown by, now each 100 meters felt like its own little battle.
Hour 9.
I don't know if we've ever wished for tarmac quite so much.
So bumpy!
Tarmac!
Really happy to be on tarmac.
That was just so rattly. Oh, whole body is like what?
Yeah.
It's like I feel like it's at a boxing match or something.
Yeah.
But this sunset is just amazing.
Yeah, but I'm really happy to be on tarmac. Yeah. I'm really happy to be on tarmac.
Well done.
A small glimpse of energy refills our muscles, limbs and lungs. The end of the route is ahead, then there's just another hilly 10 miles until we can rest.
That's the route done.
That's it, that's the loop.
Now we just got to get back home.
Yeah, only 10 miles.
10 miles.
Hilly miles.
Yeah.
But that was absolutely epic. I thought that was so fun. Some really
Beautiful,
great riding.
beautiful
I loved it. And on a day like today with the sunset like this, it was absolutely perfect.
Amazing. Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, Andrew.
We got tailwind.
Over the last few years we've had plenty of bike adventures in tough conditions and into wild landscapes, but all at a comfortable pace.
Come on, legs. Keep pushing. You got this to inspire you.
We've forgotten what it felt like to push ourselves.
Just clocked on to 10 hours.
But here we were physically and mentally shattered, muddy, sweaty and achy, but still grinning from ear to ear. Filled with this euphoric but slightly delirious energy that we had not felt for such a long time.
I was coming down that hill just thinking, I bloody love bikes. I love them. They're so good. Last mile and a half.
Yeah.
I've never done this with light before, but I cannot sit things.
Very much. I don't think you should do that.
What?
Stop doing it. We made it.
Already done it.
Come on. Fire. Fire squash.
So discombobulated, like dizzy, dehydrated, really hungry. That's an adventure. I use
It's bright.
We made it.
Jesus Christ, it's bright.
Oh yeah, stop the timers.
Yes.
Oh, we did it. We did it.
Just under 11 hours.
Yeah.
Just under 11 hours. The time is now 10 to 10
Oh
PM.
my word. I'm really hungry.
I'm so hungry. That was a really incredible ride. When we set off this morning, I was like, going to be a bit of a long shot. Maybe we'll have to like just, I don't know.
Yeah, cut it short or something,
but we did it.
we did it.
We can still do it. We've still got the legs.
We still got it.
We still got it. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And a huge thank you to all of our Patreon supporters for helping us make these films. It really means a hell of a lot to us.
Yes, thank you.
You can find more information about that in the description. Thanks guys, we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.